Welcome back to I'm Going Crazy. Let's go to the school rooftop. The rooftop. It makes sense. She wrote this whole play and cast herself as the leading actress. If she wants to end things cleanly, she'll go back to where it all began. Here goes. I'm here. I look up at the roof and realize I have no idea how to get there. But there has to be a way. There's always a way. How would she have done it? I sprint around the side of the school to see if there's anything I could climb on. I notice the outdoor shed has long since been sitting at the back of the building near the back door to the construction lab. And then it makes sense. The structure is almost half the height of the school. It's been here since the beginning, but I never once thought of it. I leapt onto a stack of leftover wood and grabbed hold of the shed's roof. Pulling myself up with strength I never knew I had, my feet grabbed hold and regained my balance. The bottom of the second floor windowsill isn't too far. Digging my fingers into the few inches of space between the window and the brick wall, I forcefully pull myself up with the help of my feet. Just a bit more. Considering how large these windows are, I only need to grab a couple of old bricks above it and I pull myself to the top. Ah! With a gasp of breath and a skip of a heartbeat, I propel myself upward and grab hold of the roof. My fingers cling to the railing and I roll myself over. Landing on my back, I stare unfocused at the snowy sky above. But it isn't over. There, on the opposite corner of the roof, staring up at the night sky, is the person I was looking for. You made it. Of course I did. I knew you'd find me. Her smile was blank, distant, like 2 weeks ago when we first met. I'm glad, Mark. Glad about what? The fact that I found you after you ran away from me? About everything. I'm glad to have met you. I'm glad to have gotten to know you. I'm glad to have fallen for you, too. And I'm glad to be able to say goodbye like this. Mira. Her stalwart gaze tells me that nothing can make her change her mind, but she still looks at me expectantly. You don't want to leave, do you? No, I don't. But I have to. If you get hurt either way, why not risk it and stay here? I can't do that. This was all wrong from the very beginning. Does that even matter now? Of course it does. You don't want the last 2 weeks to disappear, do you? They won't disappear. They can't. Memories don't die. But they can be tarnished. I'm sorry. I'm really, truly sorry. Wait, don't jump to any conclusions. Those conclusions were determined from the moment we met. I lied to you. I'll forgive you for whatever you did. It's not that simple. Mira takes a step back and I take a step forward. It's just like before. After 3 years, it's just like before. If I stay, it'll be all wrong. If there'll be no turning back, and I'll never be able to forgive myself if you hate me. Take a deep breath and stop worrying. The problem is all in your head. No, it isn't. We won't get anywhere if we both back down. Maybe so. But after everything that happened, I don't want to lose what we already have. Mira! I try to reach out for her, but something stops me. If I do it, will I really destroy the memories we already made? No matter what she's hiding, I'll accept it, but I'll leave it at this then. The answer is right in front of you, Mira. Make your choice. It's tough to see what's in front of you when you're afraid of what's behind you. The snow moves in reverse. I'll never forget you, Mark, and I wasn't lying when I said that you were my first love. Her words are only a whisper that fades as she takes her last step backwards and falls off the roof. I walk forward slowly with my leaden feet. I'm not surprised. There's nothing below but a balcony overlooking a garden with a small patch of snow-covered soil lying below. The snow had been falling for a while this time, and the whole balcony is covered, save for the spot she landed on. A short trail of footprints leads her away. Oh, that's right. I caught a glimpse of something when she jumped. No. 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 This isn't over. I miscalculated. I tried my best, but in the end I guessed wrong. And so the cycle continues, which means as long as I persist, I can try again. Over and over and over and over. Even if it kills me. Even if it turns me into a dry, soulless husk. I stand up. I'll do it. I'll do it again. I'll stab myself again and again and again. If it's for her, I'll shatter my heart as many times as it takes. To the hill! Achievement! It's dark. The streetlights are still on oh. Ah, that's quicker. I've got it. She'll be at the hill. I grit my teeth and sprint through the snowy city. Let's break this cycle. This cycle of ever... I don't even know the words. This cycle of failed heartbreak. Of heartbreak and sadness and despair. I will break it and pierce through the heavens. That is the power of my drill. I collapse in the snow with the hill looming before me. Just a little bit more. A few more steps. A few more frosted breaths. I place my hand on the edge of the hill, digging into the snow. It will only take a bit more energy to pull myself up. The moment I peek above this hill, it will be over. What will I do if she isn't there? She was crying. She was crying, damn it. Isn't that all that matters? I tense my fingers against the frozen ground. I find a solid rock to push on, and with my body poised, I climb the last yard. Hey, let's break this cycle of regret. You came. I wouldn't be able to forgive myself if I didn't. But why here? Isn't that why I should be asking you? Stop. What? I ran away for a reason. We can't be together. What right do you have to decide that? I told you, I was lying from the beginning. Shut up. The fleeting snow on Mira's hair drops a lit match in my stomach, and everything goes ablaze. I love you. Now stop talking. I step towards her and she steps back. Wait, you don't understand. It isn't that easy. It isn't that simple. We're not fit for each other and that'll never change. It didn't work back then and I'm sure as hell won't work now. Never? You kidding me? Not in the least. I try to respond, but her expression stops me. Mark, it's over. I screwed up and we'll never be able to be together after what happened. Goodbye. Wait! I shout at her, but her figure vanishes down a hidden path at the back of the hill. I run after her. The results don't surprise me. All that's left are footprints in the snow. I collapse. Oh, that's right. I caught a glimpse of something while I was chasing after her. Something inside me cracks. No. Is it? Do I have to go down both paths? I made the right decision. I found her. I read her heart. I was an interim success, but the cycle continues, which means as long as I persist, I can try again, over and over and over, even if it kills me, even if it turns me into... Stand up. This isn't the end. Think. God damn it, just think. We've already read this. Do I have to fall? Do I have to fall? How can I break the fall? How can I find my way back to who I was before the shadows fell? I cannot break the fall. I cannot find my way back to who I was before the dark of night conquered my soul. I cannot break the fall. I cannot find my way through. The dark is so complete, it's blinding me. It used to be so clear. Something whatever. Fighting crazy shadows. These are battles. I must move on and I must not give in to this insane world. It's got a hold of me now. I'll rise up, I'll stand down, I'll never... Something, whatever. By the way, that's no way, no... Wait, no way back... No way back from God Eater Burst. I don't remember all the lyrics because I'm generally panicking because I'm fighting a Dios Peta. I hate those things. I guess I do have to fall. I cannot break the fall. I can't! It might not be impossible, I'll admit that much. But even so, it is just isn't worth it. Are you gonna do something? Fine, let's just load. No, we're not saving over it. It was over, or so I thought. But it stung me over and over, the realization that you can't turn your heart off. I gave up. I wanted it to end. I would have been content with purgatory if it meant an escape from this hell, but purgatory exists only in death. I can't forget her, even when I want to. If trying to freeze my heart 3 years ago didn't work, no way in hell would it work now. You can't turn off your heart. You can't. It's stupid, impossibly stupid, but love isn't even a choice. It's dark. The streetlights are. Most important part, she's gone. She did. It's like she promised. I can figure this out. Okay. This is all the same. Maybe a new option has come forth. Am I stuck like this? Is this the end? I can't break the fall. I'm persistent. I'm so persistent. I won't fail. What the hell is there to understand? I pushed. It doesn't matter. No, I won't accept it. I pushed and I pushed. Is that all you're gonna do? Shout until I give in and embrace you? If that's the case, I might as well leave. I love you. No matter what I do, I can't change that. No matter who you really are or what you did. Even if I tell myself I don't care, or if I try to give up. It doesn't matter if I say I love you or hate you. I can't stop. That's how important you are. It's incredibly stupefyingly, mind-bogglingly dumb, isn't it? But I can't help it. No one can. Are you serious? I wish I weren't, but I am. I can't give up on you. Do you think you could give up on me? I... You shouldn't have come here. God, why here of all places? I only wanted to visit for a moment, just to say goodbye. You were supposed to meet me at the school and... I guess that's just too bad. If you end up hating me, I'll never be able to live with myself. I'm like you. I'm wounded too. So tell me everything. But it's wrong. It's all wrong. As long as you're with me, I'll forgive you. So tell me. If I do, you'll... Then tell me this. Why didn't you run away? You could have hidden someplace where I'd never find you. You weren't supposed to find me here. You should have gone back to where we first met, and I would have been waiting, and you would have said goodbye, and none of this would have happened. And yet you came here. A smile pushes its way through the tears. Yeah, I did. It's too late to run away. Strands of hair flicker across her eyes, and the memory resurfaces. I was there, Mark. I remember everything. You were hurt. You didn't cry, but you were like a kid realizing for the first time there's no Santa Claus. I remember you. But you... You don't remember me. Mira. It all makes sense. She was never a long-lost love. She was just... I deceived you, Mark. I dressed like her, acted like her, lived like her, dyed my hair, stole her ribbon, and used it all against you. So what? You're you. You're the one I fell for. If only it was that simple. I wasn't kidding. I lied. I lied about everything. But it doesn't matter. Don't you see what this means? The woods, the roof, your window, everything. Asking you about your taste in literature? What a joke. I wouldn't read classical lit if I didn't have a teacher breathing down my neck. And the sports day at my school? That too. At least I have a sense to practice jumping out of my own bedroom window 10 or 20 times before doing it for real. Just imagine it. A woman girl standing in front of a mirror, tying and retying her ribbon until it looked like her crush's crush, her rival, her idol. Standing there for hours, forgetting that there was homework to be done and dinner to be eaten, just standing there crying. I knew how hurt you were too. I figured it out as soon as I saw you, but I went ahead with it. I set you up to think you had a chance. Didn't even think twice. The storybook romance doesn't exist, Mark. Wasn't this all a bit too convenient? Reality would never unfold that way. It never does, unless one of the parties is putting on a show. Isn't it pathetic? You don't know me. You've never even met me. It's everything. Everything about me. This is all just a story to prove that I can make you look at me. To me, you're the boy who changed my life, but to you, I'm no one. The girl you fell for doesn't exist. I'm no savior. I'm a fantastic actress. My hands are numb to the wind. And what about the hill? What? You said you were acting, right? What about the evening we spent on this hill? Were you wearing your mask even then? And our kiss was a lie too, right? Oh, I'm sure. Totally convinced. You were my first love, Mark. I took this ribbon from your crush because I wanted to be like her, and I lied to you these past 2 weeks to prove that I finally was. And now that that's done, there's nothing more to be said. I smile. I think you're missing the point. I couldn't expect you to know this, but there's one fact you forgot to calculate. All this time I wondered if you were a childhood friend. I thought this was all nostalgia. I assumed that's why I was falling for you. You reminded me of something, of someone. But that's not the case at all. We were barely even acquaintances. You know what that means, don't you? That memory is irrelevant. It was you that I fell for. You might think you're a great actress, but you're not perfect. See this? What you're doing right now? This is called acting. Mark! You're not the only one who's done stupid things in the name of love. Confess. Don't confess. What does it matter? You're screwed once you fall for someone anyway. So let's make the best of a bad situation, shall we? Will you join me? We can't do this. You're weak. I'll learn to be strong. It takes a lot of guts to be strong, you know, and I'm not strong either. Then you'll learn to be strong too. And what if I can't? Then we'll be weak together. Does it even matter? You're not taking this seriously enough. This is a big commitment. Things might go wrong, and we might hurt each other. What if you wake up in the morning and decide to walk out on me? That won't happen. Then what if I decide to walk out on you? That's... Gotcha. She runs her hands through her hair and unties the dangling red stripe. That won't happen. You sure? Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I promise. If you make me cry, I'll never forgive you. The feeling's mutual. And that, as they say, was that. It's funny when you think about it. Funny how simple it all was. It might not seem like a storybook romance, but it's real as the person in front of me. And so I held her tight, as her sepia-dyed tears ran dry. This is incredibly good for a free visual novel. Jesus Christ. I should have paid for this. But it's free. It's free on Steam. How? Why? Holy crap, it's so... Ugh. I should have paid at least $1 for it. I mean, like, humble bundle. Rin! This game. I've been playing it for like, what, 2 weeks? Afro Squirrel? Haka Plus? Is that like Paka Plus? Whoa, that's a lot of flicker. Oh, I thought that said Garcon and not Gargron. Yeah, of course it's powered by Ren'Py. It's like the best. It's like the only thing that you could use for a visual novel. The exception to that would be Heartache 101, Sour into Sweet, which is powered by like what XP? Is it powered by RPG Maker XP or is it VX? I don't remember. I think XP had more abilities though. There better be an epilogue. There's no epilogue? Oh well. Then question mark. Oh. Whoa. Whoa. Also, let's go down, the non-confessing path so I can get the achievement. I'm sorry, William. I hear it pin drop somewhere in the distance. I've been selfish, haven't I? What? It's alright, you don't need to pretend. I know how you feel. I'm sorry for putting you through all this. I knew that you had your own problems to worry about, but I couldn't let my feelings rest. All's fair in love and war, isn't it? Heh. I guess that's right. Seeps into me, it's not a stranger, but it's no reason to force my pain on someone else. And I know better than anyone that those three magic words can never guarantee happiness. Thanks for being here for me, Mark. That's what today was supposed to be about, right? She smiles and her eyes drift to an unreachable point of the distance. Just as always. Okay. That's the end of that. It only changed a little bit of dialogue. Well, next time we'll be reading Mira's diary. This technically is the finale, so the next one's a bonus episode. Yep, we have all the gallery pictures, so... Wait, we don't have all the gallery? We don't have all of them? What? Oh, looks like I have to go hunting for them off screen. So, see you guys.